Hey everybody, welcome back to Fulton County Stadium for another episode of the 1987 Atlanta Braves History Maker Baseball replay during their 87 season. Since we last left you, the Braves have been going on a 5-game losing streak. They turned that around the last 2 games and have defeated the Pirates for a 2-game winning streak. They won 8-2 and 8-1. So they enter game 53 on the season with a record of 22-30 after 52 games. In real life, they were 26-26, so I'm 4 games behind the pace. And the new opponent is the San Diego Padres, who in real life finished worse than the Atlanta Braves. So they were the cellar dwellers. What we'll go ahead and do here is do the game day checks. Now, I'm going to default and make San Diego neutral since that's the first game of a series. Now for the Braves, we'll go through their routine. They have won 2 games in a row, so we're going to see if this one roll here is 2 or less to keep them sunny. It is not, so we have to go to the decider die, and the decider die will do the clubhouse mood finder. Are they ready to keep winning? No, they're not, so it's going to be off the stormy chart, which means they're going to be semi-dissonant. So we know their mood is semi-dissonant. Now let's see what we have as far as results off the chart here. 4 is batting coach. So we're going to check the batting coach here and see what the problem is, if there is one. If I can keep it on the table, I guess I better roll up here and keep it on the table. Let's get some more room here. It's a 2. So a 2 is a major issue with the starter. So let's see if it's for today's starter or somebody else. 4 is which starter? Which starter? It is for the shortstop or the catcher. So we'll have to roll the decider die. If it's decider die as a dot, it's the shortstop. If it's blank, it's the catcher. So it's the dot, it's the shortstop. So that means it's Andres Thomas. Andres Thomas, the starting shortstop. What will his major issue be? It's a 5. Means he's eager until further notice. But Andres Thomas already has the eager quality as one of his traits, so that really doesn't hurt them. So that pretty much is null and void. They will be semi-dissonant. Let's call it semi-D. That'll tell me that. So that took care of the game day checks. Now we'll go to the hot and cold batters. Now, what I did for the Padres is I just did random rolls. Randy Reddy is the cold batter. Luis Salazar is the hot batter. For the Braves, off their last game performance, Gerald Perry is the hot batter, and Dale Murphy is the cold batter. Today's starting pitcher is Doyle Alexander for the Braves and Eric Schau for the Padres. So since it's the first series we've done with the Padres, let's go ahead and meet the Padres and their starting lineup for today's game. Now, one player I had to create real quickly, so that was kind of off the cuff because he did not have a card. All right, leading off and playing in left field is Marvell Wynn. Batting second and playing center field is Shane Mack. Hitting third, playing right field is Tony Gwynn. Hitting cleanup and playing first base is John Kruk. Batting fifth and playing third base is Randy Reddy. Cards are sticking together on me. Hitting sixth and catching is Bruce Bochy. He did not have a card. At least not that I could find. He didn't have a card because Santiago caught most of the games, but this particular game, Bruce Bochy was the catcher. And by looking on his player creation file that I used, he is a utility with a semi-sad sack. He's semi-iron, he's an icon, and he's stoic. So he'll bat sixth and catch. Batting seventh and playing second base is Tim Flannery. Batting eighth and playing shortstop is Luis Salazar. And batting ninth is the pitcher Eric Schau. Our umpires for today's game, new umpiring crew. Dick Stello will be the home plate umpire calling the balls and strikes. Big Eric Gregg will be at first base. Steve Ripley, believe it or not, will be at second base. And the veteran Doug Harvey, the crew chief, will be at third base. All right, so we're just about ready to go. I don't think there's any other preliminaries that I have to go through. This is Game 53. It was played on June 5th, 1987. And as I said, right now the Braves are at 22-30. They have won 2 in a row. And in real life, they were 26-26, so 4 games off the pace. So I'll go ahead and get the booklet out, and we'll get ready to roll, literally and figuratively, right after this. All right, we're ready to go from Fulton County Stadium. It is Marvell Wynn. Marvell Wynn, the left fielder, leadoff batter, will step to the plate. He's a semi-scrapper and semi-whiffer. He'll be facing the veteran Doyle Alexander. And look at this, 1-1-1. The opening roll is a 1-1-1. Are you kidding me? 1-1-1. He's not an ace. Is he a scrapper? He's a semi-scrapper. Decide or die says no. So Marvell Wynn has just led off the ball game with a home run thanks to that 1-1-1 roll. Marvell Wynn setting the tone early in this game, perhaps. And here is Shane Mack, center fielder. Shane Mack, a 1.56. 1.56 is blank for the pitcher. Is he a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Decide or die says no. So we have outfield drama. And on the outfield drama chart, Murphy is semi-gold. The rest are neutral. 4-6. 4-6. Left fielder iron. No, he's not. Griffey's not iron. He's neutral. So he's going to make a running grab of the line out, and that does send us to the chemistry chart, as that was in purple. So again, the Braves are semi-dissonant, and the Padres are neutral. And Tony Gwynn gets to bat off of this chart for chemistry. Tony Gwynn, 1-6. They're both neutral. 1-6. Batting team dissonance? Nope. It's not dissonant, so he's going to walk. So Tony Gwynn draws a 1-out walk. Not uncommon had he not been off the chemistry chart. That was certainly a realistic result for Tony Gwynn. Here's John, I am not a crook. And it's 1-2-6. 1-2-6 is Alexander Fresh. Yes, he is. It's a line out to second for out number 2. So 2 down as Kruk is retired, and that'll bring up Randy Reddy. Randy Reddy. 2-3-5. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. He's got control. Is Randy Reddy eager? No, he's semi-patient. So it's a ground out to second. It's ground out to second. However, we've got the hourglass here, and that says a patient batter draws a walk. He's semi-patient. The sire die says he is patient, so it is a walk. So Randy Reddy will reach because he was patient. So that'll put 2 on with 2 outs for my made-up Bruce Bochy card. Utility and semi-sad sack. It's a 2-4-6. 2-4-6. Does the pitcher have control? Yes, Doyle Alexander is a control pitcher, so it's a ground out to the pitcher to end the inning. And there you can see he does have the control quality. So it's a ground out back to the pitcher, 1-3. Inning is over, but the Padres strike first on the Marvell Wynn leadoff homer. And after half an inning of play, it is San Diego 1 and Atlanta coming to bat. All right, right-hander Eric Shao on the mound for the Padres. We'll be facing Deion James to lead things off. And we've got a 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Is he wild? No, he's got semi-control. Is the batter slugger or utility? No, he's not. So it's a single to left field. Single to left field for Deion James. It says active steals, but he's not active. So Deion James with a leadoff single. And that brings up Ken Oberkfell. Oberkfell, a 2-3-6. Does the pitcher have double control? No. Is the pitcher batting? No. So we got a walk. So a walk. Single followed by a walk. And the Braves try to get something going here in their half of the first. Remember, the Padres are worse in theory than the Braves are. So this could be a high-scoring game. Here's Gerald Perry. 4-5-6. Is the batter patient? Perry is not patient, so he's going to fly out to center. And that's 1 away. That also was a result in purple, so we'll go to the chemistry chart for Dale Murphy's at bat. So he will be rolling off the chemistry chart. Semi-dissonant against neutral. So they are dissonant this at bat. 3-4. Batting team harmony, nope, they're not harmonious, so it's going to ground out to third. And on a lead die of 3, that's a fielder's choice. fielder's choice. So that means Oberkfell will be out 5-4. James will go to third, and Murphy will reach on the fielder's choice 5-4. For out number 2, runners are at the corners, and 2 outs for Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey with a chance to tie the ball game, and he might do it. 5-5-5. That's a good chance to do it. Is he an ace or a star? Shao is not. Is the batter a scrapper? No. So Ken Griffey has just hit a 3-run home run off of that 5-5-5 roll, and the Braves continue their offensive onslaught from the past 2 games with a 3-run homer. 3-run homer by Ken Griffey, and we have a 3-1 ball game. As Chuck Tanner, looking a little bit more happy now, brings up Andres Thomas with the bases empty and 2 outs. Thomas 2-4-5, 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Thomas is not a hero, so he's going to pop out to second, and that will end the inning. That result in red, so we will start the next inning on the experience chart. But in this first inning for the Braves, 3 runs come across the plate, and after 1 complete, it's Atlanta 3, San Diego nothing. Tim Flannery is going to lead off here in the top of the second, and he is an icon on this experience at bat, and so is Doyle Alexander. So it's icon against icon. Can't get any better than that. 1-3. Prospect pitcher. No, he's not a prospect pitcher, so he's going to ground out to third. So Flannery grounds to Oberkfell for out number 1. And that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Luis Salazar, the shortstop. Normally third base, but he's playing short today as they're giving Templeton the day off. So Salazar stepping to the plate. It's a 1-2-6. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? Yes, he is. It's a line out to second. So quickly 2 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher. The pitcher, Eric Shao. He's got the normal pitcher hitting qualities you would expect. It's a 1-5-6. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Yes, he is a whiffer. He is a whiffer. So that's going to be a strikeout. And the Padres go quietly in the second. Still Atlanta 3 and San Diego 1. Ozzie Virgil to lead off the bottom of the second. It'll be Virgil, Hubbard, and Alexander against Shao. 2-2-6. 2-2-6. Hit by pitch. Decide or die says he is. So Ozzie Virgil gets plunked. Not happy about it, but he's plunked. And that'll bring up Glenn Hubbard, the number 8 hitter. Hubbard. It's a 1-3-3. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? No, Hubbard is not a slugger. So he's going to fly out to left field for out number 1. Brings up the pitcher, Doyle Alexander, and he's going to bunt. So we go to our bunting chart, roll 1 die. It's a 6. So the 6 means that he is going to be out. In fact, matter of fact, I need to go pull that chart out. I'll be right back. Okay, I stand corrected. The 6 just means we're going to roll again. So we're going to roll again, but there's a lot of out possibilities. So anything from a 3 through 6 is an out. And in fact, if he rolls a 5, it'll be a double play. So hopefully he won't roll a 5. We'll see. He rolled a 1. So 1 says that he's safe at first, fielder's choice, lead runner out. So the bunt was unsuccessful. It'll be a fielder's choice. And Virgil is out. We'll call it 1-6. And that'll be 2 away. Back to the top of the order, and Dion James. James, a 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Oh, take that back. Bruce Bochy is semi-iron. Desire Die says no. All right, good eye for James, no. He's going to strike out. And that's going to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Braves here in the second. We played 2 from Fulton County. It's still Atlanta 3 and San Diego 1. Top of the order, and Marvell Wynn. He led off the ball game with a home run. Doyle Alexander will try to make sure that doesn't happen this time. 1-1-5. It almost did. It got the 1-1s again, but it's a 1-1-5. which talks about freshness, and he is fresh, so it's a pop out to the fielder of our choice. We'll say he pops out to second baseman Hubbard for one away. And we're over to Shane Mack, the center fielder. Shane Mack, a 1-2-4. 1-2-4, is he a control pitcher? Yes, he is a control pitcher. So it's a ground out to short for two away. And I tell you, in this game, History Maker Baseball, a control pitcher is like gold. All right, here's Tony Gwynn. 155. 155, is he a home run king? Gwynn is not a home run king. He's a semi-scrapper. So he will fly out to center. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Down go the Padres. We go to the bottom of the third. Still a 3-1 ball game for the Braves. And Ken Oberkfell will lead things off against Eric Schau, 4.66. Is Schau wild? No. Is Oberkfell a home run king or a slugger? No, he's not. So he's going to single to left field. He's going to single to left field. Active runner would steal, but Oberkfell does not resemble that remark. He is semi-stoic. But he does reach. Get a leadoff single for Gerald Perry. Flied out to center his first time up. Perry, a 1.56. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not. So we have outfield drama for the Padres. And in their outfield, they have everybody is neutral. All three outfielders are neutral. It's a 1-4. 1-4, right fielder Gold. No, he's not Gold. So it's going to be a base hit to right field, and it's going to be the next at bat in red. Means we're going to the experience chart. So Perry gets himself a single. He gets himself a single, and a lead die of 1 means a one-base advancement for Oberkfell. He had to wait and make sure that ball wasn't going to be caught. Gwynn almost got to it, but couldn't quite get to it. So runners are at first and second. Runners at first and second with nobody out, and that'll bring up Murphy. He is well overdue. He's been on a cold spell after starting the season very hot. Here's Murphy. 1-1-5, so that's not going to do it. It's a freshness check, which he is fresh. So it's a pop out to the shortstop Salazar. One away. And that'll bring up Ken Griffey, who had that big 3-run homer his first time. It's a 3-5-6, and Griffey is not the same as Schau. He's a lefty. Schau's a righty. He's not utility or sad sack, so it's a base hit. Griffey sends one down the first base line, and on a lead die of 3, that is a 2-base advancement. So even the slow-running Oberkfell will score. Give Griffey his 4th RBI. He's driven in all 4 runs so far. And the Padres now take a 4-1 lead. I'm sorry, the Braves do. A 4-1 lead over the Padres. And that'll bring up Andres Thomas. Thomas, another 3-5-6, but this time they're the same, so it will be a strikeout. That is out number 2, and a big strikeout for Schau to get because the runners do not advance. That'll bring up Ozzie Virgil. 2 outs and runners at the corners. It's a 3-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he's not. So it's a single to right field for Ozzie Virgil. He will single. That will score Gerald Perry. And we now have a 5-1 ball game. Runners advance 2 bases on the single. And it says stolen base, but Stoic has to hold, and he is Stoic, so he will have to hold. He will not get a steal. And that'll bring up Glenn Hubbard, number 8 batter in the lineup. He's 0 for 1. It's a 2-2-4. 2-2-4. Pitching at home? No, he's not pitching at home. Is he a slugger? No, he's not a slugger. So he's going to single to right field. So it's a single to right field for Hubbard as the Braves hitting continues. Single for Hubbard. And that will score Griffey from third base to bring in another run. And Virgil will stop at second. So now we're down to the pitcher spot. Doyle Alexander, and Schau may not be in this game too much longer. 5-6-6 is the pitcher wild? No. It's better of a good eye? No. So it's a strikeout to end the inning. So the inning is over, but the Braves strike for 3 runs. and now take a 6-1 lead after 3 complete. All right, top of the fourth, we're going to close the book on Eric Schau. He pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs all earned, walked 1, struck out 3. New pitcher for the Padres in the bottom of the fourth will be Dave Dravecky. But right now, the Padres are batting is John Kruk. John, I am not a crook. Batting against Doyle Alexander, who's been saved to a 6-1 lead. And it's 1-2-2. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? No, he's not. Is batter a champion or a whiffer? He is a semi-champion and a semi-whiffer, and Desired Eye says he is, so he's going to nub a single to third base. So John Kruk, infield single, cued off the bat, but he'll take it, and that'll bring up Randy Reddy. 3-4-5, 3-4-5, iron catcher no, good eye no, so Randy Reddy will strike out. So 1 away, and that brings up Bruce Bochy. Bruce Bochy. 1-3-4. Gold catcher no. Champion no. Outfield drama. Outfield drama for the Braves. And we get a 1-1. Right fielder gold. Yes, he is, because Desired Eye says he is. So it's an easy fly out. Easy fly out to right field for out number 2. And that'll bring up Tim Flannery. Tim Flannery. Stepping to the plate. Oh, would help to roll all 3 dice, wouldn't it? Okay, 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Is Flannery patient? No, he's not. He's semi-patient. Desired Eye says no. So he's going to fly out to center, and that's going to end the inning. And would normally send us to the chemistry chart, but with the pitching change, that's going to overrule that. So we'll be right back with a new pitcher. Okay, Dave Dravecky is in. He's flash with semi-control. He will be an ace this first at bat against Deion James. 3-4-5, iron catcher. No, this time he's not an iron catcher. Good eye, no. So it's a strikeout. Strikeout for Deion James. He is out, 1 away. Brings up Ken Oberkfell. 1-5-6. 1-5-6 is Oberkfell a whiffer? No, he's not. We have outfield drama, and the Padre outfielders are all neutral. 2-6. 2-6. Center fielder stoic. Shane Mack is not stoic, so he will make the grab and prevent the single. So it's a fly out to center for out number 2, and that takes us up to Gerald Perry. Gerald Perry. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Perry, 1-1-5. 1-1-5, is he fresh? Yes, he is. It's a pop out to the second baseman to end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning turned in by Dravecky, try to stop the bleeding. And after 4 complete, it's Atlanta 6 and San Diego 1. Luis Salazar to lead off the top of the fourth. It's a 1-4-6. 1-4-6. Does the pitcher have flash? Alexander has semi-flash. Desired Eye says he is flash, so it is a strikeout. Strikeout of Salazar for out number 1. And that'll take us to the pitcher, Dave Dravecky. He will hit. They didn't do a double switch. They need Dravecky to eat up innings here, so they're not going to worry about doing double switches this early. It's a 1-2-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? No. Is the batter patient? No. So it's a ground out to third unless he's a whiffer, which he is. So it is a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts. And we're back to the top of the order, and Marvell Wynn. 6-6-6. Could be trouble. Is he an ace? No. Is Wynn a sad sack? No, he's not. So we got a deep drive glove. The glove chart. And we're going to roll 1 die. See what happens here. It's a 2. Center fielder gold. Well, he's not gold, so can't get it. It's a home run. So a home run for Marvell Wynn. Marvell Wynn got into one. His second home run of the game. He's responsible for both Padre runs on 2 solo homers. He's looking for some help from his teammates here, but he can't find it. So now that'll bring up Shane Mack. 116. Is he fresh? Yes, he is, because these older sets in the 4th inning, they have the freshness through 4 innings instead of 3. So it is a strikeout, and even if he was semi-fresh, the side or die would have helped him out as well. So it is a strikeout. So other than a home run, Doyle Alexander has struck out the side. But we go to the bottom of the 5th. Score: Padres trail the Braves 6-2. And leading off will be Dale Murphy. He can use one. He's been struggling as of late. 3-4-6, may not get it. Is he eager? No, he's not. So he's going to walk. So at least he walks and gets on base. I guess that's something. It's not making an out, but it's not helping his average any either. All right, here's the hot man of the game, Ken Griffey. He is 3-run homer and a single. It's 2-5-5. Is the pitcher a star? No, he's not. Is he a home run king? Ken Griffey's a semi-slugger. Ken Griffey's a slugger, not a home run king. So he will fly to left. So he just missed hitting another home run. He was a slugger, not a home run king, so that cost him. Here's Andres Thomas. Runner still at first and 1 out. 1-2-6. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? Yes, Dravecky is fresh. The side or die says he is. So it's a line out to second for out number 2. And that will bring up Ozzie Virgil. Virgil, 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Is he wild? No. Is Virgil a slugger or utility? He is a semi-utility. The side or die says he's a utility. So he's going to line out to short unless he's a whiffer. He happens to be a semi-whiffer. So we'll roll the decider die to see if he is a whiffer. He is not. So the line out to short will stand. And that will end the inning. So that's going to do it for the Braves here in the 5th. After 5 complete from Fulton County, it's still Atlanta 6 and San Diego 2. Tony Gwynn to lead off the top of the 6th against Alexander, who is now semi-fresh. 1-2-5. 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No. Is he patient? He's got a semi-good eye, but he's not patient. So he will ground to third. So ground ball to third is the first out of the inning. That'll take us to the cleanup hitter, John Kruk. Kruk, a 1-6-6. 1-6-6. 1-6-6. Is he a workman? No. Is he a whiffer? Kruk is a semi-whiffer. The side or die says he is a whiffer, so that will be a strikeout. Kruk down on strikes. 2 down for Randy Reddy. Randy Reddy. He's walked and struck out, so far he has not been ready to swing the bat. 1-3-6. 1-3-6. Is pitcher an ace? No. Is he whiffer or cold? Randy Reddy is the designated cold player, so he does strike out. As the designated cold player, that came into play, and he struck out, and that ends the 6th for the Padres. 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th starts up now with Hubbard. Hubbard facing Dravecky, who is no longer fresh. It is 2-4-6. 2-4-6. Does he have control? Yes, he does. The side or die says he does. It's a ground out to the pitcher. He is a semi-control pitcher. The side or die says he had it that time. So it's a 1-3 ground out for Hubbard. And that brings up the pitcher, Doyle Alexander. Doyle Alexander. With a 6-2 lead, they're going to let him continue. 1-4-6. 1-4-6. Does the pitcher have flash? Dravecky does have flash. He does have that flash quality, so it will be a strikeout. Strikeout for the second out. And back to the top of the order, Deion James. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is James a whiffer or cold? Is he whiffer or cold? Well, he's actually cold because he has struck out the last 2 times up. So if you go by that, then he's cold. He's not a whiffer, but he is cold, so that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. And I'm going to go pause the video and double check and make sure that that's the correct interpretation. That's the way I've been playing it. If it is, then that will be a 1-2-3 inning, and we'll go on to the 7th. So we'll be right back to double check myself on the ruling. Okay, I was looking at the book and I really couldn't find anything on that, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it stand, and we'll call it a strikeout to end the inning. So now we go to the 7th, and Doyle Alexander is still semi-fresh. He'll be facing Bochy, Flannery, and Salazar. So 1-6-6. Is he a workman? No. Is Bochy a whiffer? No. He's going to ground out to third. And there's one away. As Bochy is gone. That will bring up Tim Flannery. And Flannery's 0 for 2. It's a 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Is he a champion? No. We got outfield drama. So outfield drama into play again. 3-3. 3-3 left fielder Gold. No, he's not. It's a single fumbled pickup, batter to second on error. So it's a single plus an error. So Flannery will single. And he will go to second on the error by Griffey. So Griffey has, while he's done well at the plate, has committed the error. Puts the runner at second base with one out. And we're at Luis Salazar time. Then a pinch hitter for Dravecky. 2-3-4, 2-3-4. Runners on base. Yes, there are. We got plate drama. Plate drama. And Virgil is neutral. On the plate drama. It's a 1-4. 1-4. Control pitcher. Yes. Places ball for called strike. So the control pitcher again helps out. That result was an orange though. So we'll be going to the umpire chart for the first time with a runner at second base. So let's see what the umpires have to say. 2-3, 2-3. Lenient umpire at third. No, Doug Harvey at third base is respected, but he is not lenient. So it says here, lenient umpire at third, runner ruled safe at third on close play. Other umpires rule runner out at third, batter out at first in either case. That's kind of interesting. So it looks like, to me, it's a double play. Runner ruled safe at third on close play if he's lenient. Otherwise, umpires rule runner out at third. So it looks like maybe it was a ground ball that Salazar hit, and for some reason or another, Flannery tried to go to third. He got tagged out by Oberkfell, and then Oberkfell fired on to third, or to first, to complete the double play. So that's going to be ruled a 5 unassisted, 5-3 double play to end the inning. So we won't get a pinch hitter for Dravecky. Dravecky will keep going. And that's going to do it. That's kind of an unusual play there. That's the way I'm interpreting it. It almost seemed like that would have been results for runners at first and second, but that was clearly a runner on second play. All right, Oberkfell, be that as it may. Oberkfell leads things off against Dravecky, 1-3-3. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? No, he's going to fly out to left. So fly out to left field for Oberkfell for out number 1. Brings up Gerald Perry, and Dravecky has done well in relief, to say the least. He has stopped the bleeding for sure with a tourniquet. Here's 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Is he a champion? No. It's a ground out to second. So a ground out to second for Perry for 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Dale Murphy. Probably Dravecky's last batter if he gets him out. 2-4-6. 2-4-6. Control pitcher. No, not this time. He's semi-controlled. Decider die says no. Is he eager or sad sack? No, he's not. So he's going to walk. So Murphy, another walk. His second walk of the ball game. Keeps the inning going for Ken Griffey. It's a 2-3-4. 2-3-4 bases, runners on base, plate drama. Yes, there is runner on base. So we got plate drama, and Bochy is semi-iron, so we'll need the decider die. Nope, he's going to be neutral this at bat. 4-5. Catcher Gold. Nope, he's not Gold. So it's a pass ball. It's a pass ball on Bochy. And that will move Murphy up to second. It also was in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart. With Griffey still at bat. It's a 1-6. Both teams are neutral. Batting team dissonance. Nope, they would have been dissonant, but the decider die says no. So he's going to walk. So it will be another walk. This one to Griffey. puts runners at first and second, and Dravecky may be running out of gas here. But we shall see. Here's Andres Thomas. 156, Andres Thomas. Is he a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Desire Die says no. So we have outfield drama instead. And all three outfielders are neutral. 2-5. Center fielder iron. Nope, he's on iron, so he's going to make a running grab of that fly ball to end the inning. 7th inning is over. Nothing doing for the Padres. We played 7 here at Fulton County Stadium. It's Atlanta 6 and the Padres 2. Okay, we closed the book on Dravecky. He pitched 4 innings, didn't allow anything. No hits, no runs. He did walk 3 and struck out 3. And the pinch hitter coming up for Dravecky, who's scheduled to lead off the inning, is going to be Kevin Mitchell. So Kevin Mitchell will pinch hit for Dravecky, and then Greg Booker is going to come in and pitch the bottom of the 8th for the Padres. So Kevin Mitchell pinch hitting against Alexander, who is no longer fresh. Alexander against Mitchell. 156. Is he a whiffer? Kevin Mitchell is a semi-whiffer. Desire Die says he is a whiffer, so that will be a strikeout. So Mitchell fails in his pinch hitting role. He will strike out, and that'll bring up Marvell Wynn, top of the order. He's gotten 2 home runs. He's the only one who's done anything for the Padres in this game. It's a 2-2-5. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? No. Is he a slugger or a sad sack? He is neither. So he will single to center field. So it's a single. I know he had 2 home runs this game, but he's not a slugger. He's actually a semi-scrapper. But he's managed the 2 home runs nonetheless, thanks to those triples. All right, here's triple rolls. Here's Shane Mack. 2-2-4. Pitching at home. Yep, he is pitching at home. It's a pop out to short for out number 2. And now we're down to Tony Gwynn. Most likely his last at bat of the game. If I can get these cards apart. There we go. So Tony Gwynn with Wynn at first base and 2 outs. Here's Tony Gwynn. 1-3-5. We have the unusual results chart. Red 1. I'm sorry. Yeah, red 1 and a black 3. So red 1 and a black 3 is memorable plays in the field. So we'll check the memorable plays in the field. See how memorable they are. It's a 1-5. Center fielder iron. Center fielder James is neutral. He's not iron. If he was iron, he would make a mental error, allowing poorly hit ball to fall for extra bases for a double. Otherwise, it's a pop out. So Deion James, not being iron, makes that play, and the inning is over. So Doyle Alexander has tossed 8 innings of solid baseball, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Score still remains Atlanta 6 and the Padres 2. Greg Booker, the new pitcher, in against Ozzie Virgil. And we will get a pinch hitter for Alexander. He's going to bat 3rd this inning, so they will pinch hit for him and bring in a reliever to pitch the 9th. But Virgil will be facing Booker, and Booker is an ace this first at bat against Virgil. It's a 2-2-3. Is he wild? Booker is not wild. Is he slugger or utility? He is a semi-utility, but Desire Die says no. So he's going to single to left field. So Virgil will single. He's not active. He's actually stoic, so he's not going to steal. But he will single, and that'll bring up Glenn Hubbard. So here's Hubbard. Hubbard, a 1-2-4. 1-2-4 control pitcher. Booker is not a control pitcher. Is Hubbard eager? No, he's not. So he's going to walk. So a walk to Hubbard puts 2 on and nobody out. And we'll get a pinch hitter. And the pinch hitter is going to be, it looks like, it's going to be Greg Nettles. So Greg Nettles is going to pinch hit for Doyle Alexander. Nettles is up against Alexander. It's 2-3-5. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is the batter eager? No, he's not. It's a ground out to second because he's not patient. It's a ground out to second. That's going to be a fielder's choice as Hubbard is out 4-6. Virgil will move to third, and Nettles will stay at first on the fielder's choice, which will take us to the top of the order, and Deion James. So Deion James steps to the plate, runners at the corners, and 1 out. It's a 1-2-2. Is he a workman? No, he's not. Is he a champ or a whiffer? He's a semi-champion. Decide or die says no. So he's going to line out to third. Line out to third for out number 2. And with third base occupied, but yeah, third base is occupied, so we're going to need to roll to the side or die to see whether there's a double play. There is. So Virgil was caught napping, and he is off of third base. He will be caught as third baseman Reddy snagged the liner and stepped on third to end the inning on a double play. So Virgil caught napping. We go to the 9th. New pitcher for Atlanta will be coming in, and he's going to try to protect a 6-2 lead. All right, we're going to close the book on Doyle Alexander. 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs. Both of those were home runs by Marvell Wynn. Walked 2, struck out 8. And Jeff Dedmon is the new pitcher. He will be an ace this first at bat, and he's going to face the heart of the order, well, almost the heart of the order, Kruk, Reddy, and Bochy. Although he might pinch hit for Bochy. So here's Kruk. 4-4-5, 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No, Dedmon is not. Is the batter patient? He's semi-patient. Decide or die says no. So it's going to ground to first, and there's 1 away on the ground ball to first. So 1 down, and that'll bring up Randy Reddy. Randy Reddy. 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Yes, he is. It's a ground ball to short. So that's 2 away. And we're going to get a pinch hitter for Bochy. They're not going to let the light-hitting Bochy hit. They're going to go to, hopefully, what they think is a better pinch hitter. So they're going to go to Benito Santiago. Benito Santiago will pinch hit for Bochy, as the Padres look for one last gasp. Although there are 2 outs and the base is empty, and they're down by 4. But oh well, they're going to let Santiago hit it anyway. He had the day off. Swinging the bat's not going to tire him out. It's a 1-2-5. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? No. Is the batter patient? No, he's not patient. He's eager. So he's going to ground out to third unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. Decide or die says he is a whiffer. So that means it's a strikeout. So Santiago strikes out to end the ball game. And the Braves have done it. They have won 3 in a row as they defeat the Padres by the score of 6-2. Be right back with the totals. All right, game 53 is in the books for the Braves. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. For the Padres, 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Winning pitcher was Doyle Alexander with those 8 innings of solid baseball, only allowing 2 runs, both of those home runs by Marvell Wynn. He will obviously be the hot player in the next game. And the losing pitcher is Eric Schau. He went only 3 innings and gave up 6 runs. All 6 of those runs, and it looks like Griffey's going to be the hot player as he had the home run and a single in this game. So Griffey will be the hot player going into next game as well. So the Braves, with that victory, improved to 23-30 in a 3-game winning streak. So assuming the Braves lost this game in real life, I didn't check to see what they did in real life. If they did, then they would be 26-27 at that point, and the replay Braves from History Maker Baseball would only be 3 games behind the pace, if that was the case. That's going to do it from here. Hope everybody enjoys whatever game they choose to play and enjoys the hobby of whatever game they choose to play, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. That's going to do it here from Fulton County Stadium. Final score again, Atlanta 6, San Diego 2, and we'll see everybody down the road.